What's up, y'all? Ethan here. Today we're going to be going over some sets that are retiring soon and ones I'm looking at to grab before they do. Most of these, if not all of them, are going to be Ninjago because that's my thing. I mostly collect Ninjago. But because I have kids, I also buy other themes. Like my littlest one loves Friends, and my older one loves Star Wars. And I do have some Star Wars sets. They make some pretty cool sets, and as far as investments go and things, those are always a good bet in my opinion. Also, for Ninjago, there's some sets now. My what I usually try to do, as far as investing or my strategy is, I usually get like two, maybe three sets if I really like it at the most. But I usually get like two, one to build and one to put away in the vault, especially right before they retire because they're going to be scarce, and then the price usually goes up, up, up. So we're going to be checking some out. So the first one that's on my radar that I don't have, that I haven't got yet, I'll probably grab a couple of these, is Rontu the Master Dragon. And that's from Dragons Rising. And it's one of those trainer dragons. And it's a pretty cool set. It is set number 71842. And it's right now on Lego, it's $49.99, and it comes with some pretty cool minifigs. I think it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 minifigs, and so that's pretty cool. And so yeah, that's the first one I'm gonna be getting. Got to get all the dragons right. So next set that I'm looking at, that's not. It's not actually Ninjago, but it does have dragons. It's the Dungeons and Dragons Red Dragon's Tail, and it's set number 21348. And just because, not that I played Dungeons and Dragons or anything as a kid, actually in the 80s, I watched the series, the cartoon series Dungeons and Dragons, and so it brings back all sorts of nostalgia and all the fuzzies and things like that. So it looks like a pretty cool set, of castle with this big red dragon on it. So they're retiring that guy. So I think it has a price point of $359.99, so $360. But that is definitely one that's on my radar that I might grab before I can't. Scrolling down my list, it's kind of in the same kind of, not the same exact genre, but a cool genre, is it's the Legend of Zelda: The Great Deku Tree, and it's like a 2-in-1 set. You can turn it into a couple things, but it's got Link, it's got Zelda in it. That one's $300. I think it's back order right now on Lego, at least when I'm filming this video. $299.99. It just looks cool. I know they have a newer set that came out with Ganon and stuff, but this will be like the partner piece to that. But it looks cool if you're a fan of Zelda. I remember playing Zelda on my NES back in the day, many years ago. But it looks like a cool set. The minifigs are awesome, and yeah, so that's one on my radar. Going away soon. If you love Zelda, you might want to get you a Deku Tree. Just saying. One other set that slipped through my fingers almost is Lloyd's Jet Mech. It's Ninjago set number 71845, and it's got a price point of around $100, $109.99 right now on Lego.com. It does say it's on back order, but it will ship by June 13th, so not too much of a back order on that. Now this one's cool. I know Ninjago is pretty mech heavy sometimes, but this mech also turns into a jet, and for me, it's bringing back all those. It reminds me of Robotech. Any of y'all, get some Gen Xers out there, you remember Robotech? They have these mechs that turn into the planes, and then they fly off and defeat other evil mechs and things like that. But it's got that going on for it, and it just looks like genuinely a cool set because it's a mech that transforms, like Transformers, into something else. So it's pretty cool, and one I'm definitely going to be picking up before it goes bye-bye. This next one is the one that just when it first came out, I was like stoked about it. It was pretty awesome, and I just let it slip through my fingers. I just got too busy, and now I don't think it's even a year later. It's retiring. It's the Ninjago Temple Bounty. This is the one I'm most excited about getting. It looks awesome. Out of all the bounties they've ever made, this one looks the closest to the movie bounty set, which is amazing. And this one's $199.99, so $100 and this can be yours. And it's that's a a pretty good price point, but once it retires, this thing going to go $300, $400, especially with Ninjago exploding right now. It might be a $500 set. So I'm definitely going to get a couple of these because I don't want to pay $500 to get one later, and I'll be crying if I don't get one. So definitely going to use some of my Lego points that I've stacked up and grab a couple of these babies. This one's a definite. Out of all the ones, if I didn't get anything else, I'd be getting this one. So because I've been talking about it for almost a year, and for some reason I didn't buy it. I don't know, but I am going to get this one. Temple Bounty Ninjago set 71848. Retiring soon. Let's see as we scroll down. Now, if you like Speed Champions, I do have a couple of Speed Champions. I have the Back to the Future one, which is freaking amazing. And, some of the ones from like IPs, like the movie lines do well. One of them that I saw that's retiring, it's Speed Champions Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline. And it's got the little Paul Walker figure in it. It's set number 76917. Now it's $24.99. I think I just saw it at Target for like $20. So you might want to pick a couple of those out because once that retires, those hold their value pretty well, especially like I said, ones with an IP like Fast and Furious and stuff. So it looks like a pretty cool one if you're a fan of Speed Champions or cool cars. You might want to get that one. I think I might. And at the price point, $20, $25 on Lego right now, still available. You might pick up a couple of those just to stack away. And another one I'm looking at because my oldest got us into this. It's One Piece, and it's set number 75638. Battle at Arlong Park. And I think it's one where Monkey D. Luffy has like the long stretchable arms. I know I bought the Going Merry for my oldest, and that one was built, but it doesn't have the stretchy Luffy arms. So you got to have that. So I think this one, once it goes, it might be one to look at, and it's going to go up. It's not even, it didn't even hit the $100 price point. It's $79.99, so $80 right now on Lego.com. So if you're into One Piece, you might want to grab that one. As we make our way down the list, let's see. Going back to the Ninjago theme, Ninjago set 71844. It's the Ninjago combat vehicle, $99.99. So it does have a $100 price point. And it's this red vehicle here that it comes apart. So it comes with how many minifigs does it come with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigs. And they're different. There's one vehicle that all comes together like Voltron. But they come apart into separate vehicles. So I think it's like 3 separate vehicles on that one. So that one's gonna go away, and it looks pretty cool. I've never built it. I haven't seen it in person, but definitely gonna pick one up before you can't do that anymore. And last but not least is one that I already picked up. I think I already picked it up on sale. It was like $50. Usually has a $74.99 price point. I think I got that from Amazon. It's the Ninjago 71843 Rogues Mech Dragon Rider. So it's this set right here. It's kind of cool. It's got 4 minifigs, including Rogue, which is AKA J, and he has that that cool armor on. He also has his own mech, which then he gets in the mech, and then the mech rides the mech dragon. So it's a mech riding a mech dragon, which sounds crazy, but it looks pretty cool. I think we built one already, and yeah, it's a pretty cool set, and it's going to go away. I know with the popularity of Ninjago, especially Jay, a lot of people have a heart for Jay. Him being in his rogue attire, I think that's going to be a sought after figure. I don't even know what the price it's going for right now, but that's definitely one to look at before it goes away. Hey, one other thing to mention right now is that they did bring back one of these GWPs that I missed the first time, which I'm so glad they did. Sometimes you let one slip. It's the duck family, and it's this duck family right here. It's got a mama duck and 3 little chicks or ducklings. Are they called ducklings? Yeah, not chicks. They're ducklings. If you spend over $100, you get this right now. So it's probably going to go away at the end of the month or maybe in the next few days. It actually says, It actually says up until 5/31, so you can get it till the 31st. Then they're going to be gone again, and they might, there's going to be no more ducks for anybody. But if you like ducks or cute duck families, or someone you can give that to, that's a GWP. For every $100 you spend, you get one of those guys. So let me know in the comments below. Are you guys getting any of these? Are there any other sets that are, this one's kind of heavily Ninjago themed, but that's just because of me. But are there other sets or other themes, other IPs that you're interested in that your sets are going to retire very shortly and you're trying to grab them before they go? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you could like and subscribe as we continue to grow the channel, that would be amazing. Thank you very much for doing that. Nice talk. See you in the next one.